Hi, welcome to my home. I am so excited to have you here to visit with me and see all of the work we've done for the Mountain Lane Show House, and for joining us for this virtual tour. So appreciate it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk through the spaces. You're gonna see how everything connects, get this behind the scenes look at how the house all came together after about a 10-month renovation. So welcome, come on in. This is the foyer. We worked with Hudson Valley Lighting for all the light fixtures. We did a lot of ambient lighting as well. So like stair lights. You'll see when we get to the main stair that goes downstairs that we did some in the sheetrock linear lighting. We have some linear lighting in the beams up top. So that was really important to us when we were designing the space, Gina Elkins and I, to get some really beautiful center lines and also the lighting to support that. So come on in. This is our great room. What's great about this is where we hang out. So we chill out in here. We have this huge sectional that I worked on with Vanguard Furniture. So this is a design that they worked with me to create. And with all the supply chain issues, this showed up, which was wonderful. Bonus, it's here. We also worked on this huge fireplace wall. So if you've been following us at all, you know what this looked like before. It wasn't cute. So now we have a linear fireplace. We have this great nook over here with the decked on hearth. We really pulled it all together too with this plaster, which we did with a local company, but in that urbane bronze color that we have used on the exterior of the house, in the foyer, in the master bedroom. So we really worked that urbane bronze throughout the entire home. So for continuity. So here's the great room, which is also home to our beautiful view of Independence Pass, which is the highest point in the continental United States. So that's very cool that we can see that. And the reason we're here are the mountains. So this great room has a beautiful view of all of that. So we really enjoy hanging out here. Come with me. And we're gonna walk through the vestibule now to the primary bedroom. And this is my retreat. So after designing all day and running the business all day and feeding twins, 9-year-old twins, this is where I retreat. So this is our primary suite. This is also all in urbane bronze, Sherwin-Williams color. This bed I already had actually, and we just reupholstered it in perennials fabric. So everything in here is very monochromatic, but dark. So our drapery is also perennials. The color is called Seal. The bed is in perennials. We made everything up in frette linens, and the Lynx, which is their classic kind of motif, has our darker color in it. But it all ties together with the rug from Isberian rugs. So everything has this kind of dark but soothing palette. Come into the primary bathroom. This is all outfitted in Ann Sachs tile. This is the Terrazzo Renata in the Brulee colorway. And what I love about this is it's kind of a throwback, but it still feels really current. They also do the design in this, this fluted tile that has this really like hefty thickness to it. And I love that. So that became our backdrop for our tub. Love my tub. It's the Imperador from Kohler. All of the Kohler fixtures in the master are the Purist line. So it's the Purist line and it's their new gold finish. So I love this finish. Let's take a look at the kitchen, which is arguably the most important space ever. This, when we started, was very much like a strange split level situation. So what Gina did for my office, she worked everything out beautifully. The ceiling lines make so much more sense now. We have some center lines, so check this out. If you stand right here, this pitch hits perfectly at the vent hood. That didn't exist before. That center line was done by Gina. She is brilliant with center lines and symmetry, and I love symmetry. So this is our beautiful kitchen. We have a monogram 4 to 8 inch range, which It's the biggest range I've ever had, so I really love it because it's got this tiny little oven, which is like the cutest thing you've ever seen. Like, look at this little oven. And we use it a lot. Like, we use this little oven a lot. And then here's the full size. And it's just really pretty. Like, I really love this. Let's see, I'm gonna turn on one of these. Voila. If I cooked, that'd be even more exciting. We also have the 5-in-1, which if you've never used this or seen it, it is amazing and life-changing, and I highly recommend you get one. This thing, it has this awesome little digital menu too, but it cooks a chicken, like a full chicken, in like 13 minutes. So it's pretty great. Let's see, what else about the kitchen? There's so much. The countertops are fabulous. They're Silestone, which if you know me and you followed our work, we use a lot of Silestone just because this composite can hold up to anything. And I have 9-year-old twins, as I mentioned, so we need something that can hold up to anything. We did Kohler appliance or Kohler faucet and plumbing, perennials on the shade. So I think you're probably seeing a trend here. So heavy duty, good looking, high performing. That's what we want. So perennials fabrics, again, it's a performance fabric, so you can probably throw a glass of red wine on there and it'll be just fine. Same with Silestone. Monogram looks beautiful but holds up, so that's definitely a thread throughout the entire house. Here is our dining room and Hudson Valley fixtures throughout the house because I love Hudson Valley. They have several lines with different looks across and price points across all the lines. So it's really easy to find something that works for any project in any space. So this is from the Corbett group within Hudson Valley. And it's actually a fixture designed by Martin Lawrence Bullard. So if you know him, he's pretty fabulous, and this picture is pretty fabulous. But this is our dining room with this view, this crazy view. I'm so happy with that. Okay, so now we're gonna check out the Kidville downstairs and also our guest suite. And the stairs are all lit by this ambient lighting. So it leads us down and then it stops us here with a vertical piece. And I love this. It feels just really clean. It's not your typical step light. It feels very unique. So I'm excited that we did that. Here is the lower den, so Kidville. Or the game room or what have you. So this is where Liv and Ryan hang out and spend their time. And so of course we spend time down here with them. This is a lower level, so it's kind of halfway built into the mountain, but then it's a walkout on the other side. So this whole lower level still has really high ceilings, great views, which is another reason why we fell in love with this house and decided to turn a 1995 time capsule into an up-to-date family home. So the girls also have this cool niche, which Gina designed as a surprise, and they use it all the time. And pretty much any given time, you will find one of them in there on their iPad or reading or whatever, just trying to hide from everyone else. So let's check out the guest room. It's right here. Come on in. This is our guest suite, which I think I'm gonna change a lot. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a work in progress, and there's nothing more fun than reimagining a space over and over. But what's really cool about this is it's the evergreen fog. That's the color on the wall, which is Sherwin-Williams color of the year. And so I love that we got to use that here on the shiplap and ceiling and walls and everywhere. It kind of went just a little crazy with it. So guest suite. The guest bath is adorbs and probably my favorite space in the house because of all of this Ann Sachs black and white tile. It makes me so happy. I just think it's so pretty. And then we did the black hex tile on the floor too from Ann Sachs, and it really all came together beautifully. There's really not that much going on in this room. It's just this tile does a lot. I got my little console from Pottery Barn, which you can't fail with Pottery Barn. Like, it's just great. Had my mirror. I already had that from my last house. I actually had a pair. One of them broke. So I was like, what am I gonna do with that other mirror? voila, guest bathroom. Okay, so now I'm going to walk you through the girls' rooms. And they're both completely unique. They both have their own personalities. They are twins, but they are nothing alike. So let me show you their bedrooms, and then we'll check out their little bathroom, which is adorable. So this is Ryan's room, and Ryan is my quirky, funny, like super sharp, witty kid. The stuff that comes out of her mouth, I'm just like, who are you? But her room has this really fun, it's Jane Churchill wallpaper, or her little fringy mirror. Like, she's just got a fun little personality. She's a tad dramatic, so her room is a tad dramatic too. Again, Pottery Barn, teen. How great is that for kids? Her bed is Restoration Hardware. It has a trundle because they love having sleepovers. Like, their favorite thing is like, Mom, can my friend sleep over? I'm like, oh God, I guess. Anyway, so her room is adorbs. Now, let's see Liv's, which you'll see by contrast is a little girlier. It has a canopy bed, a little softer. The wallpaper is Rolling Hills, it's Schumacher. I have been dying to use that paper for the longest time and finally had this opportunity. I usually run the design by the kids, but pretty much like you don't have a choice, like this is your design, it's not a question, it's just like, hey, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So, but Liv did choose her bed. She loves this canopy bed, and it's a little girly, and Liv is very much like a little girl, like very, she skips everywhere. She never stops moving. She's just a skipper. I don't get it, like, the energy is insane. All the bedding is from Frette, like embroidered pillowcases for a 9-year-old. I know, they're a little spoiled. So that is it for the kids' space. Oh, bathroom. Let's show you the kids' bathroom. It is super, super, super cute. So we did top to bottom tile. It's called Context. It's Ann Sachs. The color is Spa, and it is floors, it is walls, it's shower, it's everything. And I love it. It feels like indestructible, but also beautiful. I feel like they can just come in here like throw toothpaste everywhere, which they do. And then this trough sink by Kohler, it, again, with the industrial indestructible, it's all really great, and the kids love it. There's not a lot of fighting because I got them monogram towels. One is Ryan and one is Liv, and there is no question about whose it is. If it's on the floor, it's got your name on it. I know who you are. So we live in Colorado, which means we are outside all the time, and the same goes for Archie and Ollie, our dogs. And Ollie ends up with snowballs in his fur, and Archie is muddy. So we felt like when we were building the house, what a great opportunity to put in a shower for them. And they got really lucky because it is beautiful. This is all Ann Sachs tile, Cosentino silestone, ledge, Kohler shower fixtures. They are gonna be the cleanest, best looking dogs ever. So that's pretty much it. You have seen the entire house, and I'm gonna show you out. Oh wait, Powder, come this way. The powder room, you can't leave without seeing it. It's so cute, and I love it because the Ann Sachs tile is gorgeous. It is these tiny little mosaics, all marble. This was one of the first things I chose, and I got a sneak peek of it before they released it, so I was able to say, yes, save me like 30 square feet of that because I need it for my powder room. This piece is also it's a Callista in Ann Sachs console. So I love this. It's got so much storage. It could actually go in a primary bathroom, but it's great in here too. So that is the tour. This is the Mountain Lane Show house, my house. And thank you so much for visiting with me. It's been really fun sharing this journey with you. And thank you so much again for visiting. Bye-bye.